and welcome to Nana Yoga. My name is Nanako and I'm a yoga teacher here in Miyako, Japan. So today I'm covering a few days of little workshops, so 6 poses to get you to begin your yoga journey, and day number 7 is then a whole class which wraps up all of these poses, which maybe you've been to a yoga lesson and you've been like, I don't get it, what's the point, what's the benefits? And otherwise, if you're just a complete beginner and you're just trying to get used to a pose. So with this one today is forward fold, another great favorite of mine. It's a lovely pose to just really help you to relax but also kind of strengthen the body. So what you want to do is stand up and bring your feet about hip widths apart, and then you're going to exhale down, kind of like a zombie. And then you're going to bend the knees. So here, depending on your flexibility, if you're able to bring, essentially the point is more to bring the knees up to your stomach so that you can kind of hang there, and then you're feeling it a bit in the bum and in the thighs, but essentially you're just letting everything kind of relax. The legs are working here, but the upper body is completely relaxed. So you're reversing the flow of where your heart is upside down. And then here, what you can always do is bring your hands. So you want to always have your hands somewhere, so even on the floor, behind your feet. Hands together on each elbow. And then you just want to hang. You can always say yes, no, just to relax the head a bit more. Know that sometimes it's really hard to relax. You can stay here as long as you want. So that's forward fold, Uttanasana. So you're going to bring yourselves back down, or you can stay in that pose for a little bit longer if you want. So sometimes in yoga classes you'll be doing it for a few breaths. Sometimes you'll be doing it just in between to transition to maybe a sun salutation to move on. And it's a really lovely pose. It's relaxing. What I like about this pose is that you don't really need any equipment. You could do it like in the toilet when you're tired. You don't want anyone to see that you're doing that while you're studying or you're working. And it just brings you like complete quick energy burst, quick relaxation but energy burst to get back to what you need to do. So what are the benefits of Uttanasana? So the benefits of Uttanasana, what we just did, forward fold, it obviously stretches out your hips, your hamstrings, depending on when you have your knees bent, it still stretches out the hamstrings, and your calves, so here. So not only does it stretch your legs, it can also help to strengthen the thighs and the knees. You do this quite regularly, so like I said, you can do it while no one's looking or while someone's looking, and just do it quickly, just to relieve the stiffness in your spine, neck and your back. And because of the way in the pose that, like I said, your head is now below your heart, and obviously if I sit like this, it's the other way around, my head is above my heart, it directs the blood flow to the head. And because of the sort of movement of the blood up to your head, it then kind of rejuvenates your mind. So it's really good for clearing the mind out if you're just a bit tired. And surprisingly, although you might not feel it, it actually also helps to strengthen the abdominal muscles and the core muscles. It's also really good for improving your balance and coordination, because you're kind of hanging but you're strengthening your body too. And it also can help you with your digestion, which is great. And lastly, like a lot of the yoga poses that I'll be mentioning, it does help to relieve stress and fatigue. So therefore, because it kind of relieves the stress and fatigue, it also helps you to actually gain more energy, because you're kind of taking a step back to relax a little bit to then be able to regenerate, I guess you could say, that energy. So I hope that you enjoyed this quick workshop of forward folds. I've listed you the benefits, and I hope that you'll come back for day 6 tomorrow, the last pose of our 7-day yoga challenge. And all of the poses are super beginner friendly. They are just a quick way to just remind you how to kind of do a pose, or so you can kind of look back when you're on a yoga video online, you can be like, oh, how do I do this pose? And that's essentially why I made this. And yeah, I hope you come back for day 6. If you'd like to sign up to the yoga challenge, it's below, in the link below. And also, of course, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Any comments, please make sure to write them below. If you have any questions, like does it feel like this, am I doing that, I'll make sure to answer them. So thank you so much for joining me today and taking the time out of your busy day, and arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you so much.